When I see this problem, the first thing I'm doing is I'm finding the right angle and using that to determine where my hypotenuse is. In this case, the hypotenuse directly across from the right angle is 12. I'm going to label that with an H. The next thing I'm doing is finding my reference angle, in this case 21 degrees, and I'm using that to label my two remaining sides. So the side opposite that 21, across from it, is X. So I'm going to label that with an O. And the remaining side is this bottom side. I'm going to label that with my adjacent, A. Now in this case, A does not have anything with it, so we're only dealing with our opposite and our hypotenuse. So once I figure out I'm working with opposite and hypotenuse sides, I'm thinking back to SOHCAHTOA, and I'm determining that because I'm only using opposite and hypotenuse, I'm using the sine function. So from there, I'm going to set up my equation, starting off with sine of my reference angle, which is 21 degrees, equals my opposite side, which in this case is X, over my hypotenuse, which in this case is 12. From there, we're just going to solve this by cross multiplying. So I'm going to put my sine of 21 over 1, and I'm going to multiply across. Sine of 21 times 12, sine of 21 degrees times 12 equals X times 1 just gives me X. So now I have X equals sine of 21 degrees times 12. So I'm going to go on to my calculator. I'm going to click mode and make sure I'm in degree mode, which I am. I'm going to type in sine of 21 degrees times 12, and I get 4.3, which is what my X is going to equal. So I've just set up my equation, and I found out that my missing side here, X, is going to equal 4.3.